my God, it's moving.
There's more to come.
Oh my God, it works even for this. Oh my God.
Can you hear the vibrations? Usually what people do is they just ring it like this and go forward. If you want to get the effect of that, once you do this, you have to stand there and take in that vibrations. It still comes. Right? Okay, so this is something called as the knee bow. Properly sits on our knee, right? So that it doesn't fall off. There is a balance. If you go to few energy spaces like temples, you can feel that energy is very good, right? Why does that happen? The releases happens in lot of ways. Okay, so some people cry, some people start, shaking their body. So whatever they have are the stuck emotions, that all comes out. And when it happens, you feel so rejuvenated. You feel so fresh.
Hello everyone. So today I have come to my friend house, and her name is Uma, and she is a sound healer, and that sounds me like a different thing. I wanted to see that how that sound healing she will do, and I have attended two sessions in a mass, not like one particular one and one, and she is doing one and one, and I don't have that experience. So I thought, okay, let me, and she also invited me to her house, and I thought, why not I just record this, and I can show it to you all also. If you are curious about sound healing and all, you can just watch till the end. Okay, be there and watch till the end. There is so many things she will cover. Let's go to her house. So come with me. So let's go inside. I think door is open only. Hi, Uma. Hi, Uma.
Hello. Hi, Sapna.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So
Welcome to my home.
thank you. So she's Uma Hoysala.
Hello, everyone.
She is a sound healer. So yeah, we came, and I'm also excited. I don't know like how it is like one and one. I have attended three of the session like mass one.
Yes.
Like mass people he has taken, but that is a different thing. So many instruments was there,
Right.
and so much of music also was there. And yeah, it was a different thing. I saw like one first time like so many instruments, and I thought, oh my God, this many instruments. Okay, let me see. And
Yes.
that day I felt it like a different level, and it was like so relaxed. Relaxation was there.
You had a good experience?
Yeah, I had a good experience, but I don't know this one, like one and one. So I thought, why not experience that also? So I am here.
I'm so happy you are here and you decided to come. I'm so happy to give this sound healing session to you.
Thank you.
And yeah, it will be a beautiful experience because it is not we who are doing it. It's the sound instruments and the healing that is happening. So I am 100% sure it will be a beautiful experience for you. But yeah, let's see from you as well. Okay, Sapna, before we start the sound healing, you have just come from outside. It is so sunny outside. I see you're sweating. Please, Atiti Devo Bhava, please have a welcome drink. Okay.
Sure, why not? That's a good thing.
And it's something new that I tried. Okay, so I want to experiment on you first.
Experimenting on me. Oh my
But it
God.
will be good. It will be good. Okay.
So
So
I am in the safer hand.
yeah, because the source of the recipe is very good source. So I trust them 100%. So please come.
Okay, come in.
Come. Okay, so this is pineapple cooler.
Wow, so amazing. Looks beautiful. Okay, can I have one?
Definitely.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
for you. And for you, Sanat.
Wow.
What flavors do you see?
I can see jaggery flavor is there, and mint flavor is there,
Mhm.
and obviously pineapple flavor
Mm.
is there.
So, do you want to know the secret recipe of this, or shall I keep it a secret to myself?
Please tell me why you want to keep secret.
Okay.
Even viewers wanted to listen. But don't keep any secret, okay? They want to also know what is there.
Sure.
Can you share the recipe also to the
Sure.
viewers?
Definitely.
Wow.
Because these recipes, they have to be shared among people. That is very important. Otherwise, we usually give, shop bought drinks, soda
Yeah.
for people who come home. So we have seen and read in so many research that it is not good for health at all. In fact, they are used as toilet cleaners. And we
Oh my God.
yes,
I didn't see which
you
one.
need not get any other toilet cleaner. So if you're already getting any soda drinks to your home, you can try it out in your
Yeah,
try to
obviously.
clean.
Okay.
So just imagine
Yeah.
what that will do to our stomach, right? So it's not good at all. Let's try something which is healthy and also tastes good. So
Is it
this-
difficult to make? Because why people will buy outside? You tell me why. Because
Yes.
it might be difficult. They can't make it. That's why they will buy.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So is it difficult to make?
Not at all.
Not at
It
all.
has
How much
very-
time it took?
Probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Then instead of going and buying, we can just make
Yes,
it
yes.
fresh, right?
You just have to cool the water ahead, or
Uh-huh.
after preparing, you just have to keep it in
Keep
the
it in the
refrigerator. That you do anyways, even for the store bought sodas, right? So the secret, yes, let me tell you, it's from this book.
Wow,
If you
see?
have heard of Sattvic movement, right?
I think our audience has to. Many audience might not be knowing maybe, because even I have a channel. I prefer making a sattvic principle. These sattvic principle only I make recipes. First book was this.
Yes.
I
yes.
got this book and I was looking everything, but some ingredients are the Western spices are they have used in this.
Correct.
And that time I felt it little difficult. So Indian spices was not that much. So I started inventing so many recipes for myself
Wow.
by adding Indian spices, all those things,
Mhm.
and using the sattvic principles.
Wow. Similar to as you said, I experienced the same thing. So when I got this book, I could make a few, but it was not for our Indian taste buds, right? So I was waiting for something which is good. I mean, for tasting for our Indian tongue, right? So then I saw that this is the treasure that I've
Wow.
got from them.
Yeah,
They have
that's true.
customized it for Indian taste buds. So from this, what I have tried is it's a very simple
Wow.
recipe. You can see it's not even half a page. Just it's called as pineapple cooler.
You can take the screenshot also if you want ingredients, everything, preparation. Yes, very nice, right?
Yes. So it is very simple, and you can see it is just
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, including water. So it's not very hard to make, and most of the things are already available at home. So definitely, why not healthy drink,
Yeah,
healthy
obviously.
food? When we have a choice, we have to take healthy.
Yes.
So please try. Please
Yeah,
try.
thank you. Yeah, I will try. Let's have this. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And for everyone who's watching, please have it.
Yeah.
Please try it out, and
Yeah.
let us know in the comments what did you feel about after you have it.
Yeah, actually, I felt it very nice, very good, so refreshing also.
Perfect.
I will finish this, and later we will start that sound healing. Wow, can you see this? So many musical instruments. Oh my god, how much instrument you got? I don't know. I don't know when Uma got these many instruments. So I'm curious because when I met you, I don't know that you you don't know about the sound healings. Means
Yes.
you are not practicing that.
Yes.
So recently you started, right?
Yes.
So I'm just curious, like what made you to come this journey, and what is sound healing? First, tell me what is sound healing. Even I don't know anything about this, and even many of the audience might not be knowing. So, can just you brief what is sound healing?
Definitely. So I came across the term sound healing about 10 years back. My aunt is a sound healer. She lives in Dubai. So we just visited her casually, like a family trip, and she wanted to give this experience to us. So that was the first time she took a session, and it was just a 30-minute session, but it was so amazing. I have no words to express my first experience. It just took us to a trance state, just like that. And it was something very new that, okay, there are few sound instruments that can actually affect how we think, what is the mindset, and all of that. So it was very surprising for me as well, and I became very curious about it. But after we came back again, normal life, and I just forgot about all of this. But few days back, few months back, I kept on getting this in all my Instagram pages, all the social media. Somehow there was some kind of connection, and I felt very interested. And I saw that it is currently trending. There's something about it that people are so excited and they're doing all of this. So, okay, let me just go and try. So, I did my sound healer certification from Institute of Sound Healing.
Okay.
So it's Vaishali ma'am and Dr. Sandeep Jyot. So we had a beautiful 2 days, residential course in Pyramid Valley, and they taught us a lot of beautiful protocols of how it works, why it works, because we are curious minds, right? So we don't accept everything like that. We need research, we need scientific proof. So they explained about all of that, and they gave us an experience. So experience is totally different than just theory. So when we experienced it ourselves, so I came to know it is really something. There is something about it, and I should try it out. And since then, it was just 4 instruments, and now I'm adding up. I'll be adding up more. That is why I want to give more experiences for people who come for healing and sound baths. So I'll be expanding my collection as well. So once you start, you cannot stop.
Yeah.
That is one of the things about collection of instruments, because they're so good and they vibrate at a very high level. So how does sound work? Right? It is nothing new. It has been inculcated in all our ancient cultures, not just Indian culture. In Tibetan culture, Chinese culture, there are a lot of things where you can see we have these kinds of bells, right?
Yeah.
So that is a very simple thing. In temples we have bells.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And we have this when we do
Yes,
bhajans and
you
all.
have the
Yeah,
tincha.
yeah, I saw this. You
Yes,
have.
it's called
Wow.
as tincha. So why are these things made? So people in those era itself knew that this has something that is going to affect our mind and body, and that's why we used to visit temple to get that energy from there. And when we ring the bell in the temple, right? Usually, what people do is they just ring it like this and go
Yeah.
forward. But the thing is, if you want to get the effect of that, once you have to stand below that bell. Okay, you have to stand below that bell, and once you do this, you have to stand there and take in that vibrations. It still comes.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
You have to stand there, take in that vibrations. It goes through our Sahasrara chakra, all right, and it enters our whole body. So Sahasrara chakra is one of the chakras. It is the energy center where our body takes up the cosmic energy. So people may not believe it because they are not. It is not seen to your normal eyes, right? So people may not believe it. But how are we existing? What are we? Something more than the body. Once a person leaves the body, they say it is the body. We don't say call the person's name, right? So what happens? What goes out of the body that is so special? Because what happens, that is the soul, and how are we connected to that soul is because of these chakras, the energy bodies that are in us. So that takes the cosmic energy, and that's how we are alive. So we use sound instruments to vibrate at a higher level. So when we are aligned with the cosmos, things automatically manifest. Things automatically happens to us. We need not, put extra effort for something. So that is the science and why we should do it. I would like to also show a little demo. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah. So this is called as belly bow. Okay, this is one of the big bows that we use.
Wow.
So let's do a small demo. Okay.
Okay. Let's see demo.
Something very interesting. And first time I saw this, I was so astonished. So everything in this universe is energy and vibrations, right? E is equal to mc square is a very, very basic scientific proven theory, right? So, how does the sound work, right? Let me show that small demo to you. You know, right? 70 more than 70% of ingredients in our body is water, blood, right? And it contains cells, nucleus, atoms, everything together. So the sound you can consider like imagine a pond. Imagine you're throwing a small stone, okay, very small, tiny stone in the middle of the pond. You will see that when the pond was very silent, but all of a sudden, as soon as you throw it, right, it starts creating that ripple effect, right? So this is similar to what happens to our body when we take the sound healing. So this is the bowl. It is filled with water. Okay, rose is just for aesthetics and for you to see that magic happening. Okay, so this is called a striker. Okay, this is a Tibetan singing bowl. It is handmade bowl. It is made with certain frequency that will heal our body or organs, especially. Okay, so just look at what happens when I just strike it. Can you see the water vibrating?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know the camera is able to capture that, but I can see that there are waves, two types of waves I can see, like one is like this and one is like this.
Right. Do you want to see some more magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
There's
My
more.
God, it's moving.
There's more to come.
Oh my God, it's moving. Oh my God, see this.
You can see the water dance, jump and dance.
Actually, I'm seeing this first time. It's amazing.
This is what my aunt showed, right? And since then, I see that this has something which is so hidden, right? If you can have a bowl, you can have the water, you can have the striker. If they're all separate, there's no effect, right? But when there is a combination of these things, and when we put an intention to what we want to do, magic happens, right? So as I said, our body has more than 70% of blood, right? And when we strike a instrument, sound instrument, which are in a certain frequency, this will enter our body and not just physical body. So I think by now we know that we are not just this physical body, right? We have something called as pancha kosha. We have 5 bodies together. Only one physical body is seen to the eyes, but there are 4 more subtle bodies which can be felt, but it cannot be seen. Okay, so what happens is sound travels to all these 5 bodies and enters our physical body, enters our bloodstream, and in the blood we see that there are a lot of cells, right? There are actually live scanning videos as well happening in the labs where they show the before and after effect of sound healing. So the cells are how they are supposed to be. Cells are supposed to be separate, okay, and they're supposed to be moving. So when there is movement, when there is no, if the water gets stagnant, it becomes dirty, right? So our body, in our body, the cells also, they have to be always moving. If it is stagnant, then lot of toxification starts accumulating. Then we see that we get some kind of ailment there. So there is no proper flow of energy. So when we do this, right, when we take a sound bath or sound healing, the vibrations enter our cells and the cell starts moving. It rejuvenates. It's magical to see all of that. Especially, I will share you that link as well, where I saw this particular scanning that they did live after, before and after the gong bath. So it is so amazing to see how sound can, affect our body. Of course, then it affects our mind also. And when body and mind are calm, the soul is automatically calm, right? We are at our highest peak of productivity. We are always thinking of good things for others also. So we live best life in a word, in a sentence, to say it like that. So that it's magic. Sound healing is magic.
So I can see your word connecting that healing thing also. Like how sound is connected to healing.
Yes. Yes.
Like, can you tell a little more about that? How you say like healing process, right? So one time doing this, how come it becomes a healing?
Correct. So there are a lot of ways. Okay. So as you said, even for one session, you can see the amazing results if you have some pain in the body, right? Then we use different kind of protocols because these instruments are made with certain different frequency. Not every instrument emits the same frequency. Okay. So in during the certification, what they teach us and what we learn and practice there practically is all the different protocols of what kind of bowls to use or what kind of instruments to use and what is the healing property of that particular instrument. So according to that, we will customize for every individual. If you are taking a healing session, okay, if you're taking a sound bath, that is more of a relaxation and a general use of the sound instruments. But when you need a focused healing, so I have had amazing results even with my husband. He had knee pain. Okay, so this is something called as the knee bowl.
Oh, this has a hole, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yes, so this is made, so that it properly sits on our knee, right? So that it doesn't
okay.
fall off. There is a balance. So when we strike this, and everything works on intention, okay? It is what we intend to heal. So the healer has to purify their intentions every day with practice. Okay, when does our intentions get purified? When we want good things for others, right? There is no selfish motive. We want something good for others. Then the intention increases, and a healing power as a healer also increases from within, because the universe knows, the universe needs healers right now, because you see there are so many people undergoing stress because of work, family, marriage, children. There's so many things, and everybody needs healing in some or the other way. So when our intentions start becoming pure with practice, and when we become compassionate, when we show empathy, very genuine feelings, when it comes from within, these things work magically and instantly. So coming back to this knee ball, right? So same thing happened. My husband had knee pain. I just tried it out. Okay, only then I had learnt about sound healing. So I just tried it out. This is used for healing. Let's try. And after about 10 minutes of giving the session, right? So there are protocols for this. So we strike the bowl. Okay, we do not touch the person's body. We use our hand and keep it for the support. And this is called as a striker. So we just strike this, and when we strike this, right, it sends that vibrations to that particular body. I want Sapna to try it out. You can you can hold that bowl in your hand.
Okay.
It's called as the heart bowl.
Heart bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
Use your dominant hand for the striker and non-dominant for
Okay.
the
I have to
bowl.
do this.
Yes. And now just think that you want to feel refreshed or healed, whatever you feel like. Okay, just put that intention and strike the bowl from this to this particular rim. Okay, it should not go below here. To get the best effect, you have to strike it here. Just strike it once and observe what happens.
Can I keep it down, or like
for
this?
best results, keep it like this
Like
for some
this,
time.
okay.
Yeah. You can strike it louder as well. Can you feel those vibrations?
Yeah, I can see the vibration, and it's like passing till here like this. I can feel that. The vibration, definitely I can feel it. And the sound, yeah, obviously it sounds so good, magical. Yeah.
Right. So we can see that when we strike the bowl, right, it emits that frequency. Even when we are physically touching the bowl, or if we are keeping it next to our body while healing, also it takes effect, because it is not just healing the body, it also heals the subtle bodies. Okay, so we have different instruments. If you go to few energy spaces like temples, you can feel that energy is very good, right? Why does that happen? And when you go for some homes that have not been, occupied from some time, it is just left like that, or if there are people there with some ailments, chronic ailments, you can sense something is not so good there, right? You can sense that energy. How are you sensing that? We don't have anything, we can't sense with eyes, oh, the energy is not good. We can't sense with touch, okay, here it is not good, right? But we can somehow sense. We feel that. That feeling itself is that subtle body is giving us messages of what we should do. So if you want to heal the space, there are healing space instruments also. So this is called as the thunderstorm. Okay, thunderstorm drum. So when we want to heal a space, it is not just for healing a person. We can heal spaces. So at every space, right, home, office, we do sound healing for them space also, because we want to vibrate that place for a higher level. So we use these kind of drums.
Yeah, it looks like a thunder only, and I'm just listening to you. Like even nature is doing the thunder thing for healing also. Oh my God.
Yes.
Right?
So what we are doing is we are including that nature for a experience, right? So that's why we enjoy rain. When we go outside when it's raining, our mind automatically calms down, right? And we don't have to pay for that, right? It's a free healing being received from nature. So here we are creating an experience for the person for how does the ocean wave come. That is called as ocean drum. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When we use that, you can see the wave effect. When we close our eyes, especially, and we focus, you can see the waves are coming, and this is called as the rain stick. Okay.
Oh.
So you can see.
Yeah.
So it gives an effect of rain. But what we do as a sound healer is we don't play the instrument randomly. Okay, there is a protocol involved as to how we have to take that person into that particular state of receiving. So first thing what we always do is grounding. So once we are grounded, because we are from the whole day, we have so many things in our mind, it's running, we are there physically, we are not there mentally. So first we have to ground the person while we heal, then they will be receptive to take all the healing.
So you have like step by step, like how to do first thing, second thing, and yeah, all those things.
Yes.
And you have particular thing for like knee pain for another method, and
Yes.
for reasons will be different, and the healing will be different.
Correct.
Okay.
They are called as protocols.
Okay,
So we
protocols.
learn that, we practice that. So this sound healing can heal from small pains even till cancer. That's what I have heard. I have not done it for people yet.
Okay.
But the person who taught us, right? They have done it. So it definitely works because it is working on both mind, body, and soul holistically, not just focused on something. It is psychosomatic is the term that I wanted to say, right? So most of the ailments that we get is because we are not able to express that emotion that we are feeling because of some incident that might have happened, and that creates a blockage in our chakras, our energy bodies. So when that blockage happens, the energy doesn't flow. That is the only reason we get that pain. This pain, it might be temporary, it might be chronic also. Depends on how much we are taking all that in. So we are taking all in, just not with food, right? But what we see, what we hear. So that's why they say satsang is very important.
Yeah.
So when we are with people who are always gossiping, we also tend to become like that, right? So we have to consciously awaken that interest in us where we want to do something more than all of the normal things that are happening in life. So intention matters, and healing happens automatically because those protocols are very powerful protocols. They have been done with a lot of ancient science, and there are a lot of research on how it actually works. So during the certification course, we learn those protocols, we practice. And I've done sound healing for my husband's grandmother also, for her pain in the foot. And the first day I did the session, it was very swollen. Okay, she's 86 years old. It was
Oh.
very, very swollen.
Okay.
And I continued the healing for about 6 to 7 sessions, alternative sessions. The healing came down by third or fourth session itself, the swelling, right? So it is so powerful because the effect is not just during the healing, it happens after that also. The sounds keep traveling to us because we have become receptive, we take in all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a huge subject. I can
Yes.
say it's like if you keep on talking, like maybe there is a never-ending thing. Knowledge is that much, like the
Yes.
ocean.
Yes.
And how come like you like discovered this? What was your aha moment so that you came to this? Do you have any experience? All those things.
Yes. As I said, the first time I took the session from my aunt, her name is Smita Bhatkar. She does sound healing in Dubai. So she's a beautiful sound healer. Other than sound healer, she's a hypnotherapist. What she does is she combines all these modules and gives that whole package, right? So then it works even more effectively. She's a pranic healer, Reiki healer, everything together. And that moment I saw, okay, this really works because I experienced it personally. That was my aha moment, right? And whenever I have some kind of pain, I don't go to take some tablet now, right? It used to be I have this pain, that pain, or I'll take some tablet and I'll start working. Now I come to sound instruments when I have some pain. I know it is going to heal me. I just put an intention. I want to get healed, and I know what kind of protocol to use, right? And I practice that on myself. I've seen benefits by my own self, right? And one more thing is that we had a family friend from US. Her father had recently expired about 1 or 2 months back, and she said she was not getting sleep at night at all. She took it very, very emotionally.
Oh.
And she was not able to come out of it. I just gave her one session, okay, and the sound instruments are so effective. During the sound healing itself, we could see some kind of releases that it's happening for her.
So you can
Unwanted
feel it?
emotions. We can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah, the releases happens in lot of ways. Okay, so some people cry, some people start, shaking their body. So whatever are the stuck emotions, that all comes out. And when it happens, you feel so rejuvenated. You feel so fresh.
So you are like helping the blockages removal.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually I was thinking like how it is like connected, like releasing the pain and all. But now I got the answer. Like you are trying to release those blockages, and yeah, that is very important. Whatever blockages we have, we don't know actually what blockages we are carrying, and
Yes.
it is like we even don't know like when we put in our body that blockages and all.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing. We can choose any way to release a blockages, but this is also one way for releasing blockages.
In fact, I feel this is the best way.
Yeah, it's amazing feeling also. Like
yeah, and I think in this generation, the people need some lazy solution kind of for meditation, right? Because we have time. Okay, I don't have time is false. It is a lie. We all have time. We are not able to give that because we lack energy and interest for it. Okay? I want to do, but I'm not getting that 100% will to do. That is because we are struggling and juggling with a lot of things. At the end of the day, we will not have the patience or energy for it. So this is the best way of healing, where you just have to lie down, okay, and just surrender. Let the sound take over.
And they don't have to do anything, just lie down and you will be doing the other things, and they don't have to do anything. And
Yes.
And then you are getting release also, the blockages.
Yes. So I suggest, I am also a yoga teacher, so I suggest that if you are not feeling like doing yoga for one day, right, it's okay to leave it for that day. Do some kind of sound healing. You can take few instruments at your home also. Do it for yourself.
So can we do it ourselves?
Yes.
Like how? Like okay, I don't have anything of this. Okay.
Yeah.
I have only this house.
Yes.
I have this one. So Gante we say, right? So I have only this one. So okay, Yeah, tell me how can we do that in the
Yes,
house?
definitely. So it sound is in our culture,
Yeah.
right? As you said, the bell, the ghante, everybody, almost everybody has
Yeah.
that at home. And mantra chanting, right? Whichever divine you connect to, take that chanting and keep repeating. Do it loudly so that you can hear your own voice. Actually, our voice is our best healer,
Okay.
right? Because our subconscious mind is receiving everything that we say to it. It may be good thing or bad thing. So when we chant good things, even affirmations, right, you start believing them after some time. So that's how it works. Our voice is very powerful, our words are very powerful, the energy, the intention which we give out to our voice is very powerful. So you can do mantra chanting, you can use bells, and these small Tibetan bowls are available almost everywhere these days. So you can use them also and feel. Try to experiment. You will connect with the bowls. Then you will know what kind of instrument you like. And gongs, right? We used to have something called, we call it as jagate.
Jagate.
Yeah, this is a bigger version of that, right? So it works on our spiritual level also.
Even like small vessels we have in the kitchen, those also, like, can we use it or what?
You can, it definitely makes sound, but if you're looking for specific healing, right, these bowls are tailored for that
Yeah.
frequency. So you can do it. In fact, my daughter takes those bowls and she gives a sound healing for everyone.
And yeah, sometimes like we can put some water also, like half,
Yes.
3/4, and we can just play
With the
that. Yeah,
glasses.
there is a one name, particular name is there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
It's fun as well. Yeah.
Fun also.
Yeah. So there are the two different types, right? As I said, healing, and you can also use it for meditation. So there are different varieties of bowls also that happens. So if you are looking for personal healing for some ailment, it might be pain management or some chronic condition, or it might be for anxiety, depression. All these things can be healed as a personal session. Okay, so we are not giving focus for a lot of people, we are just focusing on one person. And there is also protocol where we place that bowl on the person in different energy channels. So we also do cellular detox. Okay, it works on DNA level to take out that toxins from our body. So there are a lot of bowls that we place on different parts of our body, and when we strike it with the intention of what we want to do, it works.
Yeah, like as I was holding this, I can feel that vibration through my hands.
Yes.
So that thing is a different one, and hearing like this only, it is
The thing
little
is
different.
different, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're physically touching the bowl and you're receiving the energy in a more deeper way.
Level, yeah.
Yes. This works in subtle level where you're listening as well as the body, all the five bodies are receiving that vibrations. And it clears our energies. So that's how it works. One more thing, what we combine protocols, okay? So these are called as crystals.
Crystals.
Okay,
Yeah.
so every chakra, right? If you see, that's the chakra,
Yeah.
and it has
Okay.
a particular color associated with it. So these are energy centers in our subtle body, energy body. So from here, when these leaves, you can see they are in the leaves pattern.
Yeah.
So when these leaves are in that pattern only, we are in alignment with the universe, and we receive all the luck, manifestation, everything happens when these petals are in that petal form. Because of our way of our reactions to daily things, we are blocking a lot of things, right? You said blockages, as we call. What happens is the shape of the petals some petals get toned.
Oh.
Yeah, when we do energy scanning, we can see that. So when that happens, automatically there are organs associated with each chakra. Okay, so for example, Muladhara, it is associated with our legs, our bones. So when we see some kind of leg pain or bone, pain, we see that there is something with Muladhara chakra, and we want to heal Muladhara chakra. So depending on the person's ailment, we first understand what is their problem, right? And we see how are they speaking, what is their mindset. We analyze not just physical thing, psychosomatic also we analyze. Then we design a protocol for that person, and then we do the healing for that. So what other ways can we self heal with the sounds that is available, right? So I talked about the bells, I talked about the mantra chanting with the divine you can connect to, and there's one more magical and very simple thing is it's Om, right? So when we utter that word itself,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
a
see,
magical word, we can say that.
yes, you
Yeah.
can see the increase in vibrations. You can chant it for 21 times. You just focus, sit comfortably, or you can even sleep and do it, right? You may have seen videos where the toddler is crying or the infants are crying and their parents chant Om, and it automatically calms down the baby,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
it
yeah.
definitely works in that sense, because baby doesn't know all these knowledge and wisdom,
Yeah.
but it's experiencing and it is working. So you can chant Om, and Brahmari is another one wonderful way of sound healing, right? So for Brahmari, what we have to do is first let's just utter the sound. Can you do that? A longer Yeah, yes, that also works. The second thing, the second way of doing Brahmari is using our hands, okay, the fingers. So what we have to do is close our ears with the thumb, okay. Take your index finger, keep it on your eyebrows, above your eyebrows, okay. Another, the middle finger here, below the eyes. The ring finger here above the lips, and the
Above
little
the
finger
lips.
below the lips.
Oh, above
Okay.
the lips, below the lips.
Yes, and we have to close this, okay?
Okay.
So that we are not hearing the external sounds. We are going deep within us when we do this.
After closing?
So now, once you do this, you just close your eyes and utter, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, don't exhale from your nose, but just utter and the exhalation happens automatically. Okay?
Okay.
So take a deep breath in and if you are closing your ears properly, you can feel the vibrations. The same thing as you felt with the sound bowl,
Yes,
right?
I can feel it actually. The sound vibration, it is not, now we speak, right? We speak, it's going out only. But when we close our ears, the sound is within inside, and the sound is like traveling throughout body.
Yes.
It was like that, and that's yeah, like how I listen this one, the same sound I can hear without instrument.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is one of the easiest way we can practice sound healing on ourselves also.
Wow.
Yeah, it works amazingly.
Yeah, everyone has to try this one. Okay, try this. It's a very easy thing. Yeah, easy
And do it for
method.
21 times. Okay, if
21
you
times.
cannot do for so long, you can do it for 11 times.
11
That's the minimum thing, minimum times required for benefit.
Okay. Yeah.
And it instantly pulls down our mind. It brings us to present moment. And if you have high BP issues, this is one of the best pranayam that you can do. So it
Oh my God.
normalizes our BP as well.
If anyone gets angry, just go to your room. Okay, I will say go to your room, shut your door, and just do this. Even for 2 times, also, I can say that it will calms you down very quickly.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can do that. These instruments and all, I wanted to know, like, where are like you have collection, right? I don't think so. You got it everything from one store or something, right? Can you explain, like, where did you get these?
Yes. So, as you said, it is a collection. Okay. In the very beginning, when we were in Mauritius, I did not even know about the term sound healing. Okay. We just got it as a souvenir. And apparently, this is one of the thunderstorm drum that is used for sound healing. I did not know about it.
Yeah, you were saying like it was connecting the dots. Now you can see it.
Yeah,
And you're collecting without knowing.
Yeah, that was in 2013. I have it in my fridge. So on my fridge, it was the Mauritius trip in 2013. I did not even know about it, and I did not even know how to play it, what it is used for. So it utters the sound of the thunder, right? So there are few collections that I've got as a souvenir also. And my mother-in-law got that bell from Nepal.
Oh
when
my
she
god!
was
Actually, I
there.
saw this is so beautiful. You know, like you have so beautiful
Yes.
and antique. I can say it.
Yes. And usually we think that the bell, if you can give that to
Yeah.
me, we think that the bell is just this, right?
Yeah.
So there's a new way of playing this as well.
Oh.
You have a striker for this,
Mm-hmm.
and you can observe.
Oh my god! It works even for this. Oh, I can hear that.
So there are a lot of
Can we
collection like this.
try? I have a small bell, okay? I don't have a big bell like
Uh-huh,
this. Can
uh-huh.
I try on that also?
Yeah, you can. It depends on the kind of
Yeah, the
striker
strike is
also, right?
also
It
important,
should
right?
not be so thick for a small bell,
Hmm.
right? So it should be
Thin one.
equivalent to
Yeah.
something. You can try, but they are made with some kind of heavy metals to
Hmm.
get that vibrating
Yeah.
kind of effect, right? So you even in the bowls, we can see the rim of this bowl is thinner. This is thicker.
Yeah,
That's
this is
how they're
thicker.
handmade.
Hmm.
So every sound differs due to those the circumference and the thickness of the bowl also. Right.
I saw this in my friend's house also. She showed me once, like it was magical, like making one sound itself. Like it's my like I go in different level.
Yes. And you can keep this when it's raining heavily,
Hmm.
right? You can keep that in the rain.
Oh,
It produces magical effect.
is
The
it?
nature drops herself on this, and you can see the magical effect of the sound as well.
So it's
This is
iron
very
or what?
easy. Pardon?
Iron or which metal it
Yes,
is?
it's iron, and
It doesn't
it is steel. It is called a
steel.
steel tongue drum because it is in the shape of tongue, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is called a steel tongue drum. This is thickened ones.
So if we keep in rain, like it won't get dirty or something.
No, that's fine because we're not keeping for a longer time. It's just 1 or 2 minutes. You'll be
And
just
it has a hole also down, right?
yes. That's how you're getting that sound effect.
Sound.
That's how we're getting it on.
Yeah.
So this comes in a different node. So this is 11 node,
Mm.
and this is easily available online also. So my collection is first of all I got my bowls from where I learned sound healing. So Institute of Sound Healing, they have amazing collection as well. So I got my 4 bowls, main bowls that are
Okay.
used for healing. They're bowls for meditation and bowls for healing.
Okay.
So these are the healing bowls. So they are handmade and tuned to a particular frequency. So this is where I got it from. And online there are beautiful collection in Sarveda. Wow, they have amazing collection.
Okay.
So I got the gong from Sarveda, the ocean drum from Sarveda, and yeah, this particular bowl. This is one of the beautiful. It's one of my favorite bowls.
Oh.
This is
This one?
also this also is used for rimming. If you can see
Okay.
that.
Rimming.
So it is made of aluminium. Okay, this is made of different metals mixed together. So you can see the effect of this.
Oh my god. Oh, it spreads through the room. Like I can see that it's reaching till
Yes,
the wall.
like the ripple effect.
Yeah.
Right? So these are magical ones, and this is also from Sarveda. They have amazing collection, and this is called as rain stick. And this one, right? This is called as pulse tube, and I got this from Swaram.
Oh yeah, I have been there to Swaram.
Ah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
they have a
place.
big collection
Yeah.
of musical instruments. Yeah.
And we can play the single instrument in many ways.
Mm.
Okay, in their website you can check it out. So the basic thing is can you hear the vibration still going on?
Yeah. I can hear, but I can't say the mobile can capture that, but still I can hear the sound and the vibration also.
Yes. So these are called as white sounds. They provide very mild sounds. So
Mm.
there are sounds which are very heavy
Mm.
also. So these are used for releasing few emotions that are pent up in us. So different instruments have different usage.
Wow,
So
amazing.
I'm grateful that people are making these instruments and providing, we can pass it on to a lot of people. And yeah, it's never ending collection. I'm always expanding. I love to.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting addicted to instruments, sound instruments.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
good. And okay, I wanted to ask you that what age group can they do this one? Like,
Okay.
is there a age limit?
Taking
Like,
sound healing.
yeah, taking
Okay.
sound healing, or
Okay.
is there like a children's can't do, or is there any specific for them
Sure.
particular,
Yeah.
or older people like 80, more than 80, like that? Is there
Yes.
anything? Let me
Yes.
know.
So one thing is, if they're adults, they should
Mm.
not have pacemakers.
Pacemaker.
Yeah, so they would put a pacemaker due to some heart surgery. If they have that pacemaker instrument in
Oh, okay.
their body,
Surgery, they have
uh
done that
if they
one.
have the pacemaker instrument in the body,
Uh-huh.
they are not supposed to take sound healing. They can take sound bath, okay, but
Okay.
not personal sound healing sessions, because it vibrates, right? So there's a huge vibration, and it conflicts with the pacemaker instrument. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
avoid people who
Mm-hmm.
have this. But if they want to, they can participate in group sessions where, preferably it's outdoors or it's a large hall where they don't feel the sound is too much for them. It has to be done at a very low intensity. So what does intensity mean? Okay, so when I strike this bowl, I can do it in low, medium, or high intensity. So low will be just like this, okay, and medium would be, okay, and high intensity would be, right? So we don't want the medium and high intensity for kids, and as well as for those who have pacemakers. For kids, we do
Okay.
it with low intensity. I in fact do sound healing for my 5-year-old daughter also.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
done for her also.
Yes, it
Okay.
has worked. She had stomach infection and she
Mm-hmm.
was vomiting. And after sound healing, she did not have that episode once more. So
Wow,
it
that's
has
a great
worked.
thing.
Yes. So earlier, even I used to feel very surprised, Now I know it works. So if there's anything has come up, if somebody comes, I have this pain, that pain, please come. I'll do. So I've got the confidence in sound instruments now. It actually works. So for kids, we avoid infants because they're too small, right? So we will not go for that until unless expertise comes in and gives guidance, right? So we'll avoid. We also avoid for pregnant women because sound travels in water, not just in the air, right? So we saw how it is
Yeah,
traveling.
yeah.
So because pregnant women, they have
Lot
amniotic
of
fluid, right,
yes.
where the baby, the embryo is growing. So it can be too much for the embryo. So we avoid for pregnant women, for those who have pacemakers, and small kids will avoid. But if you really want, you can go with an expert who will do it with a low intensity. So really study and research and go. Just don't take your kids everywhere for this. If they're more than 5 years of age, it's fine with low intensity.
Okay.
At least 10 to 12 years of age, they're fine to take it
Okay.
as a normal. Yeah.
So 12, after 12 years, they can go with the higher thing
Yeah,
also,
if
right?
they have some ailment, they can take personal healing sessions also.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the intensity and the ailment. Again, it has to be the healer's call. What do they want to do?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing. Also, if anyone wants to come and experience this one, do you give any session for them, or do you give only with the group thing? And people, if they wanted to contact you, or if they want information about this or healing, so what can they do? Like, you have
Sure.
anything information, you can share that to
Yeah,
audience.
sure. So everybody is welcome. I take a consultation of what are they looking for first of all. Okay. So according to that, I suggest if they need a individual healing, or if they can participate in a group healing, or they just are there for relaxation, and they can participate in sound bath also. So I take individual healing, group sessions, and also corporate sessions.
Okay.
So now it's very much required in corporate. It's picking up a lot. There's a trend in corporate where they want to experience sound healing because of the stressful jobs, right? So even for teachers, for doctors, I'm in fact having a session with my daughter's school teachers and their staff.
That's good actually,
Yeah,
right?
the teachers, they give their 100% for their kids, and they have to work on the syllabus, lot of things, and then they have to again go back to their normal life, take care of their family. They're so stressed out. So definitely this is something where they want that lazy healing method, right? So this will work out for them also. So yeah, I can be contacted on social media or my phone. It's there, it's out there, and I've branded it with one with sound, because when I experience sound healing, I feel one with that experience. So that's how I put the name as one with sound. So I am on social media on these tags. And anybody can become a sound healer if you are interested, right? It can be a working professional, it can be a housewife. If you want to heal yourself or heal others, your family, your friends, you may not have clients. If you want to heal your family people, your friends, loved ones, right? You can take up the certification. You learn a lot of protocols there, and you can contribute in your own ways. All the best.
Very nice. That also you can be a healer also.
Yes, yes. We require more healers.
Yeah,
It is required.
Yeah, that's true. Because of this generation now, oh my God, I can see that there are the requirement is there for healers. So I am doing in some other way healing type, but you have chosen the sound healing. That's a good thing. Thank you for watching this much. It's a knowledge session now. Knowledge, you have got all the knowledge now. So the next video we are going to cover the healing process, how she's going to do that practically on me, and for that you have to watch the next video. Until that you have to stay tuned, and yeah, please subscribe to my channel and please share with your friends and family, whoever wanted to know about more about sound healing. So thank you for watching.
Now let's jump to the practical session of sound healing. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay, let's watch.